Just five seconds to motivate yourself. What if you could motivate yourself in your career, in your love life, in your household chores, in your school studies, in just 5 seconds? That is what we are going to talk today. So if I had a question, actually multiple questions on this channel, oh, it's all fine, but how do you motivate yourself? How do you get started doing the housework? How do you study? How do you make yourself study? I know all the tips on how to motivate myself. I know all the like how to clean the house. I know all the tips that if I study, I will get marks. I know the best tips to progress in my job or career, but I'm not able to do it. And how do I do that? What is this motivation thing? How do you motivate yourself? Hi all, thank you Pinky. Good morning Nilo. Good morning Pinky. Good morning everybody. There are quite a few people online. Welcome and thank you for joining on this special session. I had a very interesting find. Basically, I was thinking about a question a viewer had asked, and she had asked that, okay, how do you motivate yourself to clean? So I was thinking, just clean, right? But then the thing is that, you know, in certain areas we don't want to do it. We know that this is the best way to do it, this is the best way to study, but we will not do it. We know that if we stand up in a meeting and talk to the boss, we will get that promotion, we will get our ideas out, we might get recognition, but we won't do it because we are afraid. And why don't we do it? Whether even if it is house cleaning, you know, this is the way to clean the house, but we won't do it. And minimalistic lifestyle, you want to minimalize, you want to declutter, but something is stopping you. So I was thinking, what is that one thing which is stopping us? And do you know that one thing is that we need to take action. So basically what happens is, suppose you wanted to make, say, breakfast. Okay, just let's simplify it. You wanted to make breakfast, you get up to make breakfast, but before that you're thinking, I have to make breakfast, and you think, oh, the dishes are not washed. Okay, then I'll have to find that stuff, then I'll have to cut that, then I'll have to wipe that, then I'll have to wash it. Then you just sit back, you are like, I can't do it, it's too much work. You want to do homework. It happens so often with my daughter. She wants to do homework, but then she says, oh, I have 10 assignments, I have 10 questions, then I have that homework, then I have the maths, the geography, the history. When will I get to do all that? And she never starts doing it. Then for me, it used to happen a lot. Yes, Jancy, I am with you, I understand you, because I've been through that. That is the one thing which prevented me from even making progress in trying to clean the bloody mess my house was in. I knew it was dirty and I gave all kinds of excuses. Oh, I have health issues, I can't bend. If you want, you can give all the excuses in your life. Something or the other will happen, somebody falls sick. So that is not an excuse at all. But the problem is, we all have been there and we go through it day in and day out. So how do you stop yourself from doing this? So yesterday actually I used to use one technique, and that is like Nike. Have you heard Nike's just do it philosophy? So every time I would run that in my mind, not exactly Nike's philosophy, but the thing is that I'll say, okay, I have to do it, and I'll just get up and do it. Okay, I didn't realize that there was a scientific principle behind it, and that it was actually something which is triggering your brain to work. Till last night I came across a book, and the link of that book is down in the description box below. It's by Mel, I forgot her last name. So in that, she had at the age of 41 she had this brainwave, and now she's highly successful, but she had even fallen into a rut, was drinking, having drinking problem, marriage was breaking apart, everything was happening. Actually, except the drinking problem, we had issues in our house a lot, because I was broken down totally. So how did we turn this around? So I liked her principle, because though I've been using it, I have not used it the way she did it, and it is fantastic. What she says is that you want to do, okay, but then there is that gap where you start thinking, where as soon as you let your thinking to happen, it will never get done. The first 5 seconds are the most important seconds, the most important time in your life, okay, the first 5 seconds. So when you have the thought, I have to wash the dishes, she says, don't let your mind take over. Once your mind takes over, then you will find excuses. Oh my God, there are 10 dishes there. When will I ever get that done? Then the sink is full. Then the counter is dirty. So where will I put the new wash dishes in? Then when will I come back and make my breakfast? But I didn't have tea yet. Oh, I didn't take a bath yet. So all this, and I didn't pray yet. Oh, I must be a bad person. I didn't do anything. I have gotten up and I have done absolutely nothing except watch videos or something else, or read that book. So she says, don't let your mind, when your mind comes in, it's going to spoil everything. So what she says, at the instant you decide, I have to wash the dishes, count not forward, count back from 5 to 1. So in your mind, you're counting 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1. At 1, you just get up and do it. Okay, why it works backwards? Okay, I was also thinking so much, like, see, I have done so much research on meditation, I have done so much research on past lives, I've done a lot of stuff. Okay, I mean, when you're down, you need to get out of this rut. So when I was doing this meditation techniques, what they'll tell you, there are different techniques, but eventually everybody says, close your eyes, imagine that you're going down steps, count from 10 to 1. They never say count from 1 to 10. There is another lady, she cured herself of cancer, tumor in the stomach, in the uterus. I think she was abused as a child, so the cancerous growth was there in the uterus area. So she cured herself of that using similar techniques, and she had a technique, and when I used it, actually it helped me. I didn't know this, but my cells became stronger inside. I could feel myself stronger, but I didn't know why. So the thing is, she also used to meditate, and she would count backwards, not forwards, from 10 to 1. So when you go from 5 to 1, 1 is the end. Okay, after 1 there is nothing, it's the end. So but when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then there could be 6, 7, 8. So your mind starts wandering. That's why we count backwards, and the moment we count backwards, it kind of triggers, and it will stop you from thinking, and it is a trigger to take action. So you have to train yourself to start doing the taking action part. So each time you decide to do something, you have to count back. Okay, like you want to try the clothes, you say, okay, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1, and at 1 get up and do it. So as and when you keep on doing this, you will notice that you will stop procrastinating, you'll stop delaying, and you'll get the work done. And the thing is that, for anything, the first step is the most difficult step. After that, it becomes easy. So once you have gotten up and done the first thing, the second thing, third thing, fourth thing will be automatic. So try this, and just check out the book below. There's a Kindle version which is cheaper, 400 bucks. It is you can download it and see it even in the computer. So the basic philosophy is this, but she has explained it much better. It triggers something in your, it has a scientific principle to it. So do check it out, and let me see some of the chat messages, and we will be closing the, yes, it is the mindset. Yes, Arma and Jansi. Oh great, you're using my I'm using your principle by doing simple work while watching the video. That is excellent. So that is another thing, you know, this, why is it working? Why is it working that when you watch something, it is you're able to do something? Because it is triggering, that it is motivating you. So find that thing which is going to push you over that what is that edge as such. So yeah, Divya, we'll get to that question in another video, because I want to focus this on this thing. So managing other stuff, managing emotions is a totally different ball game. I'm also struggling with that. So thank you guys for joining this. Please do check out, I will try and link her channel out. I will find her channel and link it below the video, so do check that out. It's going to totally transform your lives. Bye bye.